And arraignment today for 3 of the suspects in the Bronx daycare fentanyl case.
We are hearing from the father of the little boy who died. CBS 2's Doug Williams is live outside the Bronx criminal courthouse with the latest on this. Doug?
Dana and Maurice, the owner of this daycare center, her husband and his cousin, all present in court this morning and afternoon. And though cameras were not allowed inside the courtroom, the emotions were evident inside and out. Gray Mendez, the daycare's owner, the first to be walked into the courtroom Thursday in the Bronx. She, her husband Felix Herrera Garcia, and his cousin Carlisto Acevedo Brito, all indicted for second-degree murder, assault, and other charges. They are facing 15 years to life in prison.
This was not really a daycare center. This was a drugs operation, and they used babies as a shield. Inside the courtroom and at a press conference afterwards were the families of the 4 children who suffered fentanyl poisoning at the Bronx daycare center. The father of 1-year-old Nicholas Dominici, who did not survive, said he and his wife finally thought they found a daycare they could trust.
Every single day, the lady in charge sent text messages to my wife. We trust on she.
The Bronx DA provided new photos of inside the daycare center, one showing what they say is an unopened container of Narcan, the drug used by first responders, not the daycare owners, to save the children they could.
But it speaks for itself that they had Narcan in a place, like, you know, and we find a whole drug lab there.
We're told court is still in session. All 3 defendants, though, are expected to plead not guilty. When the owner of the daycare center walked into the courtroom in shackles, the family members of the victims cried aloud just at the sight of her. Maurice and Dana?
Oh, the 1-year-old Nicholas's father spoke so movingly about everything and daycare and what parents can look out for. What else did he add about that?
Yeah, Maurice, it was emotional and fascinating. He spoke to parents who are considering daycare, especially immigrant parents like himself, and said, do it, but don't trust a daycare center 100%. He said, check behind cupboards, check behind doors, check underneath mattresses, wherever your kids are sleeping. And again, don't trust them, but he believes in the concept of daycare and just knows how important it is, especially for immigrant parents like himself.
Heartbreaking, a strong message, though. Doug, thanks so much tonight.